Boom. Sound is on. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, evening, wherever you're located. This is ChessWhiz TV, episode 1. First ever broadcast, not counting test broadcast. Sound is on. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, evening, wherever you're located. This is ChessWhiz TV, episode 1. First ever broadcast, not counting test broadcast. Turn that off. Okay, there we go. Starting in 2 minutes. I'll be streaming this tournament. Can't type this morning. I'll call it morning because it's morning for me here in the United States. Here. If you guys are interested in watching me lose, looks like we've got a fair number of players in the tournament. Although I am top rated, so maybe you can watch me win. That'll be nice for a change. Let's post in the topic real quick. Grab the topic, swing it over here so you guys can see it, and say, we are live. Check it out. And then throw the link on there. First broadcast. Hardest part of posting on the LHS forums is solving the maiden one. Knight there. Checkmate. Tricky. Okay, let's post that. Alright, tournament starting in a few seconds. How are we doing here? Nobody's watching it, but that's just fine. Tournament is starting. All right. Game 1. Let's play some chess. Oh, I don't even get an opponent. So the way they match these tournaments is they play people, I believe, close in rating. Although that's not quite true. So they pair top against bottom, it looks like. 1700 against 1300. 1700 against 1400. But then if there's an odd number of players, then the top guy doesn't get an opponent. And in that case, by rating, that's me. Unless I'm not joined. What's going on? Am I not in this tournament? Where's join? There it is. Oh, I hadn't joined. Well, I hope that doesn't cost me too much. Missing that first bit. Already 2 games have finished. Amazing. Okay. Now that I've joined, let's see what happens. There I am at the bottom. Okay, so I'll get an opponent soon enough. And our first game, Manoia. Let's go. E4, C5. Can we hear the sound? Let's go take that knight over there. Oh, it's kind of laggy. Oh, this is a problem. Wonder what we can do about that. Ah, you didn't get my pawn. Oh, this is very laggy. Don't like this so much. Maybe it'll speed up over time. I'll have to try closing a few programs after this game. Although you don't get a lot of time to do much between games in a tournament. I guess I'll get out of check here in case he plays c4. I really like this position. My queen e1 attack is pretty tough to stop. Right now if I play e5 attacking his knight, I'll have a hard time stopping the checkmate in the corner. He's probably going to play h5 right now. And then I'll play rook over. Oh, he's not. Okay, well then he's going to lose. Oh, he has a queen ready to stop that. Didn't notice his queen. I want to kick this knight out of the way so I can just checkmate him. Check and mate. Ha. Unexpected victory. Let's turn up the sound a little for me. Why are we lagging? Let's close a few programs. Make sure that they're not causing a problem for us. Back to tournament. It's probably just the fact that I'm broadcasting, which is too bad. But there's a chance that I'll be able to fix it. Well, nobody's watching the stream, so that's good. I can do a few things to repair the stream and no one will be bothered. Although I think I'll post this on the site afterwards. so you can watch it after the fact, which means I shouldn't make a great fool of myself because people will still see it. Game number 2 of the tournament, e6. Oh yeah, this is laggy. Look how the piece jumps around when you're holding it. It's kind of a problem. When I play top-rated players here, they're just going to run me out of time. Bring in some pieces. Okay, yeah, look at that lag. Maybe you can't see it on the stream, but it's pretty severe. It's not latency internet connection, it's just my own computer. It's kind of sluggish. He needs to castle, but I'm not going to let him. So that's kind of a problem for him. Maybe he'll castle queenside, which is very, very dangerous. And he does. Okay, so let's start throwing pawns at him. When players castle on opposite sides of the board, it's all about opening up their king position, which is why he's throwing pawns on this side. So you just move pawns until they get checkmated, basically, on your side of the board. I want to keep this closed so badly that I'm not taking a free knight to do it. Okay, now I get to tear open his position. Oh, maybe I don't. Gotta stop that attack down on f7. Couple of trades. His king's really, really open. Let's see. Go there and then queen over here. Oh, only 12 seconds. Gotta be real fast here. Oh, he hung his queen. Well, that's lucky for me because I'm almost out of time. In fact, he knows that. This guy knows what to do, which is run me out of time. But checkmate, and I win. Okay, that was really close because I was almost out of time, especially with my laggy view. I'm going to close the screen and then come back again in the hopes that that will fix it. So closing Chrome and then coming back. Oh, I'm not recording, by the way. I'll be right back. There we are, back on the stream. I'm not recording this, so I won't be posting it afterwards. Where's my tournament? Tournaments. Nope, that's not it. This tournament right here. I'm in it, right? Not on here? Join. Did you take me out when I left? I wonder if that cost me anything. Oh, this is much better. Okay, so that fixed the lag. Excellent. Oh, this is the wrong tournament. Oh no. Great. I joined the wrong tournament. I joined the Blitz tournament. Where's the bullet? There it is. I want to join the bullet tournament. I'm already on here with 2 wins. Okay, there we go. Wow, talk about embarrassing. That's the way life goes sometimes. I just resigned a game against a 1500, so that kind of hurt my rating. But look at his pawn structure, that's pretty hurt. Doubled isolated e-pawns. And now a lost queen. That's pretty serious. In fact, the queen could be worse than the e-pawns. Now he's losing a rook. This kind of makes up for that joining the wrong tournament. Let's take a look at the list of tournaments here now. Okay, so I'm joined in the right one. Let's go back. And how am I doing? Second place. I jumped away real fast. So if I win this game, I'll probably be in first place in the tournament. If I don't get made right here on f7. Nice try. Check. Let's do some trades. Do you want to trade now? No? Okay. I'm going to climb out of this hole. What is this guy doing? I'm moving too slowly. I'm up a pawn because I took that e-pawn there, so I'm pretty happy to just simplify the position and win later after things get more simple. Oh, look at that. Okay, so now I'm definitely winning. Just have to survive and not run out of time. Running out of time is it's very difficult to avoid. I guess I'll open up the center. I don't like being checkmated. And that'll distract him. If there's trades in the center, he won't have time to attack me on the side. Look at that, he's doing it again. Okay, let's trade. No! Oh, this is kind of serious, isn't it? Let's get out of that with check. And then, still serious. Pin. Wow. Check. Oh no, 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. I've been too slow. Oh, I'm going to run out of time. There's no way. I think I'm still a bit laggy, and I don't know what I can do about that because I've already closed Chrome and the other apps that I have open. Yeah, look at that. My pawn still lags around. Pretty tough for a 1-minute game to have that disadvantage. And that would explain why I lost. I'd like to say that's the reason. But whoops, I want to go back here. But the real reason is probably because I was moving too slowly. Partly because I'm talking. It's kind of hard to play quickly when you're talking. But that's life. If you want to cast, you got to talk. Unless you don't talk, as I've now demonstrated. His queen's under attack. And he's blocked it with a knight. Very dubious. How's he going to keep that? I hope he takes... How is he going to hold this position together? Things are falling apart for him. Just more trades now. I've picked up a pawn. You know, all I really need is a pawn advantage. And then I would be happy to trade everything on the board. Promote that pawn into a queen. And you know what comes next. So I'm really happy to make trades when I'm ahead even just a pawn. Have to be careful not to be back rank mated here. If I move this rook off the back, then he just checkmates me because my king doesn't have any air for breathing. There we go. Now I'm perfectly safe. Yeah, this guy's the one running out of time now. Out of time. Back to tournament. Let's see if anyone's watching the stream. Go over to the stream tab here. Loading it up. 1 followers, that's nice. 3 guests, how about that? Hello everybody. It's my first time actually casting with people watching. So welcome to the stream. Look at that, someone says hi. I'll reply hi. Funny thing about the stream is that it lags. I can't really talk while I'm playing chess. But you see the moves well after I've made them. Depending on your internet connection, it can be quite a bit after, a minute or two after. So if I type in the chat, it's like I'm time traveling. So if you want to actually communicate with me, I have to be typing in chat also. Otherwise, we'll be your future self will be talking to my past self, and that it gets complicated. I'm sure you can imagine. So how am I going to win this game? I don't know. Move into the center, I guess. I don't like this isolated pawn with the bad bishop behind it. But I don't want to trade my good bishop just for the sake of trading. Oh, a free piece. That's nice of him. I think that's very kind. Simplifies my win, to be sure. Now let's make some trades. Oh, very good. Trade queens. Very happy with that. Whoops, there's a latency. A laggy computer causing a problem. Free bishop. Don't see how I can lose this now. Oh, it's because I'm watching the stream it's laggy. I turned on my own stream here in the background, and it's a lot laggier, so Chrome must not be able to handle myself. Of course, who can handle myself? Oh, too bad your pawn is pinned. That's a real bummer. Oh, checkmate. Come on, checkmate. Good game. I'm the leader of the tournament, even though I've had a loss. Very good, and a shorter win streak. Some of these guys probably have their streak still going, like Tiesto, who is in my chat saying hi. So let's say hi to him. We'll see how that goes. So you won't hear me saying hi to him till some time from now, but you see me chatting to him because of my time traveling self. So it's a weird thing about streams. If you watch streams, you know about that. If you don't, it just seems really, really weird. This bishop move is very bad, to say the least, because of what happens to his pawn structure. I think he needs to move his queen instead to save that f-pawn. But it's already too late. There's already better moves. He shouldn't have taken on c5, for example. Earlier on. Oh, should I just stop him from ever castling? That should be interesting. Yeah, this is very, very good position for me. Here I come to checkmate you. I guess I have to save my queen. But he still can't castle. He's gonna... Oh, I don't know what he'll do. Now he can castle. I guess I will as well. So the scary thing about the French defense, which is the opening I used here, e6, is that white can get quite a kingside attack. And that's true even if you win a bunch of pawns in the middle of the board. So that's the one thing I still have to watch out for, is him bringing down quite an attack. I don't mind if he takes this pawn, because it'll help me simplify. Yeah, 5 pawns against 6. I'm still ahead. Oh, look at that, a free queen I should have taken. Well, that's interesting. Guess I won't take it because I can't anymore. Okay, this is very bad. 10 seconds left too. My play's been quite sloppy. The most important thing here is to move very, very quickly. Oh, thank you for the queen. Oh, he didn't give it to me. Yeah, look at that lag. And he's out of time even though I can barely move. I'm going to close my own stream. I wonder if there's a way I can hide the thing somehow. But just keep the chat open because I want to be able to see, you know, how many people are watching, all that stuff. Maybe I can pop out the chat. Chat options. Sorry you guys can't see this. So it just looks like I'm staring at a chessboard. Maybe there's another button I can press here. Fine, since you guys can't see, I'll share it with you. Now you can see, here I am watching my own stream. I'm time traveling to the past there. What I want to do is turn off the video portion, because I already know what I look like. And I want to leave the chat portion so I can communicate with you guys. Show the topic, pause the chat, turn on something. I don't know what that is. Slow mode, I don't need that. Turn off slow mode. Allow link. I guess I won't allow links. Chat options. So I can't pop out the chat. That's weird. I thought I saw this one before. I really want to be able to have this open. Well, I'm kind of losing time on the chess game, so I better get back to the tournament. Or I'm not going to win the tournament. Look at that. I'm only ahead by 1 point. I have to beat Manoia. I'm not playing right now. And then, after beating Manoia, my position will be secure. Wahahaha. So tempted to take that free pawn, but it kind of misses my structure quite a bit. I'm going to do it. Could have taken with the knight there. Save me the structure. Oh, I better not checkmate myself. This seems a lot like one of my previous games this tournament. I bet it was the same guy I was playing. I'm going to pull back and around here because he's got so many delicious pieces on that diagonal. His king and his queen. And I think that's going to cause him a problem. Oh, he kind of neutralized it. I wish I could fly my knight over that side on g4. But I can't. So, what can I do? I can't do much of anything. Run out of time, I guess. I can trade now. Oh, goodbye queen. Guess maybe he shouldn't have moved that pinned knight. Rook e1 would have been better. So that he could then move his knight without losing a zillion pieces. Oops, there goes my queen. Guess I've moved a pin piece. He's not the only one who makes that kind of mistake. This is pretty serious. Oh, I've just checkmated myself. No! Very poor. After winning a queen, lose a chess game. It's kind of a bad sequence. Very bad sequence. Maybe you guys have noticed, oh good, resign, I like that. Maybe you guys have noticed no ads in the stream. That's because Lucky Me has a trial of the Ustream Pro, which is ad-free broadcasting. But that ends in a few days, probably 7 or 8 days, and then you guys will be bombarded with ads. So let me know when the ads come if they're horrible, because I actually can't see them myself. Maybe I'll be able to at that time. But I don't really know how bad they're going to be, so we might change broadcasting services when the trial runs out and if the ads are kind of too obtrusive. Take my pawn. Come on, it's free. He should have taken it. F3. I love this. Is he going to castle on the queen side? No. But am I? No, that would be crazy. Why do I need to castle? Okay, that was a weird move. Don't do that at home. You should definitely castle. Oh, I guess I'll take some pawns. I've got 3 attackers. He's got 2 defenders. Let's move. So I've won a pawn. Now step 2 is trade everything. Alright, step 2 is almost complete. Thank you for helping me accomplish my mission. Knight comes out. Oh, I just about moved another pin piece. I guess it's a bad habit for me. Do you want to trade some more? Very good, very good. Only queens are left. Now 2 pawns. It's going to be a pretty simple win as long as I don't move too slowly. There's a lot less lag. I closed my own stream. Oh, thank you. And now I can play chess a lot better. So I guess I'm going to have to do that. I want to figure out a way to have the chat open at the same time so you guys can, so we can communicate that way without the time lapse. Oh, Tiesto himself. I don't think he's going to be able to see our own game on the stream because of the latency. By the time he sees what I'm thinking and what I'm saying, it's going to be too late. At least I hope so. It's not so true in StarCraft streams. I'm also a fan of the game StarCraft by Blizzard Entertainment. And if you're streaming and your opponent is watching at the same time, it can be a problem. Because in that game, you need your information to be hidden. You need to keep your base hidden so they don't know what you're building. So if someone's watching your stream, well, they can just, oh, thanks for the bishop. They can just see what you're building without having to scout what you're building with any units. Straight queens now. But chess isn't like that. Everything is public. The opponent can see how your pieces are set up. They don't have to go scout them with their own pieces. So I feel a little safer broadcasting this than I would a game with hidden information. Another game with hidden information that's pretty popular is the game of poker. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of it. And you can imagine why someone wouldn't broadcast themselves playing poker so that their opponents could see their hand. I think enough has been said on that topic. Are you going to try to make a queen? I think my answer to that is too bad. Too bad. Check and back, just to save some time. Oh, he shouldn't come back this way. He should try to take all my pawns, because that's his only chance of drawing, which maybe he'll be able to do. Nope, this pawn gets away. Yeah, so now I can't lose. Of course, I say that on a regular basis and lose some of those games, but I really can't lose, so don't get me wrong. I know how to checkmate with a queen, even in 12 seconds. Yes, I went to queen checkmating school and learned this trick. Comes in handy when your opponent won't resign. Checkmate. Boom, boom, boom. -7 rating points for you. All right, this Manoia guy is the other main tournament leader, so if I can take him down, I may win the tournament. Let's play a trade. Oh, doubled pawns. I don't think this is actually a good pawn structure for me. Usually you like doubled pawns in the center like this. Oh, thank you for fixing that. Doubled pawns is where you have 2 on the same file, on the same line. But in this specific opening, you want your side pawn to be able to act as a lever against the center. So if you trade it over, it doesn't work like that. But since he allowed a trade that fixed my pawns, undoubled them, it came to nothing in the end. Oh, don't move your queen. I would love to capture it. Just keep moving my knight till I win. That's my new plan. And he's trying to checkmate me. But he doesn't have quite enough pieces over there. Oh, and this is really bad pawns for him because this pawn has no pawns that can protect it. He has to guard it with pieces in order to keep it. Or just not keep it at all. I guess that's another option. Ha! You don't want to get a pawn that's isolated, that no pawns are near, because then you have to use your pieces to protect it. And that forces you into a defensive position. I think he's just lost a knight. Well, he hadn't, but now he has. This is pretty serious for him. Take this, and now this guy's a passed pawn, which means free knight for that one. Now I just have to not let him make a queen over there. Doesn't seem too hard. Man, he's going to make a queen. But then I'm going to take his queen. Guess that's good enough. So another game where I need to checkmate really fast. Fortunately, I did. So 27 tournament points, 10 wins, 2 losses. I am currently the leader. Hi1 has a nice high rating, though. Not a very good opening for him, though. I'm really pleased with this opening so far. I love picking up a free pawn. Shall we trade Hi1, or will you just give me another free pawn? So the one problem here is this is going to open up my king. Oh, this is pretty serious, actually. This is a big problem. I can't guard. Oh, whew, block that off. My king's kind of unstable right now. So I need, in a couple of quick moves, to bring over some defense. Because I'm ahead 2 pawns, as long as I can defend, I'll basically win. Oh, I don't have to defend, I can attack. Very good. Oh, Hi-Hi's a new player. That's why his rating was so high. It's jumping around really fast. You have to play a lot of games before you get a stable rating. And he's only played a few games. So that explains that. And Scandinavian defense, as they call it. I still call it the center counter. It's kind of the older name for it. But for some reason, a lot of people play it online. I think it's because your opponent has to react and take that pawn if they don't expect your opening. It's kind of a problem for you. Oh, look at that move. Lucky to find that. So it's popular in really fast games because your opponent has to be ready to react. And if they're not, you can take their e-pawn. This is a very interesting position. Interesting as in I just got a free rook, thank you very much. So the rest of the game consists of me trading, as usual. Leave your knight there, I'd like to trade. Thank you. Guess I better not move that pinned piece and lose my queen. Nothing like picking up a free rook in the beginning of the game. Definitely gives you some confidence for the rest of the game. You can feel like, wow, I'm a great chess player because I'm winning. I highly recommend a free rook. Oh, there goes a knight. I'm still not concerned because I still have a rook for a bishop, which is, for those who don't know, called the exchange. Very strange term, but if you're ahead rook for a knight or a rook for a bishop, that's simply called being ahead the exchange. This is actually a tough position because he's got 2 pawns for it, which means he's more than amply compensated. So I need to get my king out there. I can't just fight with my rook alone. Oh boy. Oh, lucky for me, he's letting me come around to stop that queen. Oh, that's going to work. Now we're about even on time, so let's see how fast I can play against this guy. Oh, I'm making all the moves. So I can play pretty fast. Look at that. He ran out of time. I used 1 second. That's what I like to see. My browser's still a little bit laggy, but not too laggy apparently. I can keep up with this guy. 16 minutes left in the tournament. I'm positioned pretty well to win it. I just have to play consistently here. I think I'm in the lead. I should open up a separate tab and actually see. That's the one downside of these tournaments, is you really can't see how you're doing. I guess I should have thought that through. Because if you're doing it right, you're playing games constantly, and you have no time to actually go check the scores just for a moment before the next game starts. Is this really what's going on? Can we please untangle this position a little bit? Ah, yeah, that'll untangle. That was great. This attack is clever that he's coming down here, but he hasn't castled, so his own king is in a lot of danger. And I think that's going to cost him. I don't think you can just attack like this without protecting your own king. Oh, he did give me that pawn. Very glad to see it. Well, there's this castle, but a lot of the pieces have been traded off, which means much more safety for me. So no big strong attack that I need to watch out for anymore. Oh, I shouldn't have traded there, because now I'm no longer challenging. I do get this knight. Oh, I don't. Okay, so now I am challenging the line. Only 10 seconds left. I have to play very quickly here. Let's trade rooks, make it a little simpler. Oh, he's too smart for that. Happy to trade. Let's finish this guy off. Oh, he can't stop my queen. Oh, he can't stop my queen. With only 3 seconds left, the most important part. Oh no, I'm going to lose on time. Unless I can move so fast that he runs out of time. Nope, I run out of time. Yeah, slightly I can blame the browser for that. And I guess I can blame talking instead of just focusing on play. But hey, that's the cost of having a good time. So now we can see the tournament. 33 points against 24. I'm actually quite in the lead with the longer win streak. So I'm pretty comfortable here. 13 minutes left. It's, you know, what you can't see if Thibault is watching, or Thibault, however you pronounce it, is you can't see how long the current win streak is. That'd be nice to see. Because I don't know when one of these guys wins a game if they're going to get the normal 2 points, or if they're going to get, 6 or 8 points for their current streak. So because you can't see current streak, you really don't know who's a threat. And while I'm ranting about how the tournaments work, it's a little bit weird how powerful the streaks are. And I know Clarky has commented on that on the forums. I recommend just tapping the win streak bonus. So say, you win 3 in a row, you get this bonus. But then it's capped there, so the 4 in a row bonus is the same as the 3 in a row bonus, etc. And it just stays like that, so you get +3 for your win streak no matter how long it is. I think that might tame some of the insanity of the high win streak scores by players who just never lose. There's not a lot of those, but when it happens, it really makes the scores imbalanced. I don't think I want to be pawn forked, so I won't be taking that knight. Nice try. Okay, that's enough talk of the tournament structure. Should we really take a free rook? Okay, I guess so. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. A couple of trades here, and this game will be over. Could have taken that free bishop, but why bother, you know? I guess it would have simplified this win. Come on, what you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna run out of time. Let's move around until you lose. Check. Oh, you're out of time. Too bad. Oh, you would have had me. Not really. Shouldn't be too rude to my opponents, I suppose. Whoops, that's the wrong move. Because maybe they're watching the stream, and they'll get all angry. But it's pretty unlikely that that would happen, so maybe I should throw some more insults out here. Not yet, though. I have to have somebody do something really dumb. Like that. Let's get this f-pawn out of the way, because I'm losing it. Okay, that was really dumb. Now you have to capture over here to recover the piece. So I picked up a pawn that way. Compensates for the f-pawn loss. Oh, very nice, right? You're closing me in. Not too concerned. This is closing in my own bishop. I need to get that bishop out. Oh, and now it's a problem. And I'm letting him trade off his bishop, which hasn't even moved. That's not fair. Not fair. It's pretty problematic. I do not like this position, because I need to get my pieces out. No. This is rough. I think that I can force a trade, though. Simplify a little bit. He couldn't take my free bishop, or I'd zip down and check him. Take his rook that's behind his other rook. Oh, thank you. Is this safe? Yes. Okay, I've got the win now. Just have to play carefully. Don't get overconfident. Don't run out of time. Thank you, queen trade. This makes things much simpler. Here comes my king. Here comes my knight. Yep, this is easy. Just going to promote this pawn over here. 13 seconds is plenty of time to do it. Let's take that pawn off the board. No, I lost my pawn. That was easy. Kind of anticipated that. He has nothing left. Can't lose. As you guys probably know, if the opponent has no pieces left, then you don't lose if you're out of time. It's considered a draw, which is nice. But if they have a bishop left, it's not, because somehow you can checkmate with only a bishop. I think that's another problem with light chess, although it's been complained about a lot on the forums already. So there's a demonstration of the center counter being so useful, because I didn't see it coming. Kind of messed up my opening. Uh-oh, f5 is a problem. Don't play f5. No. That's much better. My knight was pinned to this back pawn here, so would have been kind of a problem if he played it. I appreciate that he didn't, though. This is powerful. Attack pin pieces. If you learn anything from this cast, no, not you. Thank you. You should learn to attack pinned pieces. If a piece can't move, it's a lot easier to go after than if it can just slip away. So in this example, I got my rook barreling down on his king, and there was a bishop in between that was pinned. It can't move, or he'd be in check. Once that thing is frozen in place, I just have to bring other pieces down to attack it, and pretty much win it for free. It doesn't always end up that nice, but attacking pinned pieces is a good plan very often. So you should do it. Pin a piece and attack it. Oh, I lose my bishop. Oh, except he didn't take it. This pawn was pinned, so he could have just won that bishop for free. So I appreciate him not doing that. He's been very generous this game in not taking what I give him for free. I guess I should pick this guy up and make a queen. Simplify the game a little bit. Always nice to have an extra queen. It's going to be hard for him to avoid a checkmate here. Here comes your checkmate. Oh, really? Man, harder than it should have been. Oh, out of time. Very good. 41 points. I think I'm going to win this tournament. There's only 6 minutes left, and this guy gives up 44 points. Still only 6 minutes left. Okay, what should we play here? I love e6. The reason I love e6 as my first move is pretty simple. You can play it against anything. So you can pre-move it, which means move it before you even see what your opponent does. And no matter what opening move they play, e6 is not too bad. So that's my reason for loving e6, and if you watch me play a lot, you will see a lot of e6. This is going to get pretty scary down here. How can we... Oh, this could be really bad. This is quite an attack. See if this will protect me. Oh, I lose a piece. But hey, it's only a piece. I can come back from that. Pawns are not pieces, by the way. If I say I lost a pawn, I lost a pawn. If I say I lost a piece, I did not lose a pawn, because pawns are not pieces. That would be a bishop or knight. Excuse me. And it also doesn't mean a rook or a queen. A piece is considered a minor piece when you'd say something like, I lost a piece. Just for reference. It's a good thing to know. This is going very poorly for me because I lost a piece. But maybe he's just lost his internet connection. Look at that. It's a good time to drink some water. Oh, that's unfairly lucky in my favor. Oh, he's back. But now time's a lot more even. Oh, come on, gotta be fast. Let's open up the center. That's not open. I don't have anything more to check him with. So that's going to be a big problem for me, because when I pre-move, I'm out of time. When I pre-move my move, it might be into check. And if you pre-move into check, of course, it's canceled. So that really slows you down. On the other hand, if you've got a rook, you can check the opponent, and he's got the same problem. His pre-move won't work out because he's moving into some surprise check. So keeping a nice big piece around like a rook is very useful when both sides are running out of time. You want to play lots of checks and block squares that they might be trying to move into with their king. Because anytime you stop their pre-move, you start your pre-move going. You can get kind of a combo going there. Which is key. Winning on time, I am not ashamed to do. In fact, I rather like it. I would rather get behind some pieces and win on time than lose in any fashion. So, winning on time is great. Tournament is 3 minutes left. Let's take a quick peek at the stream here. See how we're doing. I had it closed because it was making Chrome lag. So now we're going to get a little feedback unless I mute it. Oh, it is muted. Perfect. Wow, look at all those guests and people are talking. Fantastic. Hello, everybody. What do you have to say? I lost one game. Good game. Awesome games. It's already been lowered. Good. Oh, hi, Clarky. Not to the bowling system. Okay. You just get 100 points. You're still on the streak. Wow, that's tiny. No wonder I'm doing okay. And it's my turn over here. Okay, now I need to finish reading that. It's considered impossible to win. This was changed too. Excellent. Wow, you guys really respond to feedback on the forums. I appreciate that. I'm liking the daily, hourly, etc. tournaments as well, by the way. Good job adding that, guys. In my opinion, those will grow over time. And so it's definitely going to bring more traffic to the site. Let's bring this bishop around and scare him. Here I come. Oh, I'm scared. Yeah, this is not good. kind of messing around here, not getting a lot done, and you can kind of see it in my play. I don't think that was a good move, though. Check just for checking's sake is not that great. I'm looking forward to the weekly and monthly tournaments. Hopefully people kind of prioritize them as ones that'll have higher competition and more interest. That may not be true because you kind of have to just assume and expect that that'll be true. Having a bit of a problem on time. I think viewing my own stream is a bad use of time during a 1-minute game, and that's costing me right here. Even if I pre-move every move, I think I'm going to run out of time. But let's find out. 0.7, how many moves can I make? Not enough. Ah, I would have been fine if I hadn't... Oh, I am going to lose that position, but time is way more important. Well, so tempting now to go see what everybody else had to say. Oh, okay, can I afford the time? I cannot. So I need that in a separate window, and I need a way to figure out how to not make it lag. That's what I've learned from that. So I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board on that. Because I can't play at top speed while my stream is open. My computer's too laggy for that. So I'll have to figure something out. By the way, someone on the forums mentioned that I should use twitch.tv instead of Ustream. I totally agree. I did a lot of research before I set this up, and Twitch looked like the best choice. However, I'm streaming on a Mac, and their software was basically unsupported. It was very poor on Mac. I wasn't able to get the stream to work at all. So if I had gotten it to work, you'd be watching on Twitch right now instead of Ustream. But that'll have to wait for another day. Queen trade. Oh, gotta move pretty quickly here. Because it's an even game, it could go either way. The clock, I think the clock's going to be important, even though both sides have plenty of time. Just because this endgame could go kind of long. Oh! Except the tournament's going kind of short. Well, that's dull. Didn't expect that. So that's aborted, and ChessWhiz is the champion! Thank you, everybody! Fantastic, and now that we're not playing speed chess, we can go view the stream. So, let's fire that up. Say hi to everybody. Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching. The funny thing about the lag is that you're going to hear me say this a little bit after I actually say it, but you can see it right away because of the delay on a stream. Hello, Thibault. Maybe you can tell me how to pronounce your name, because it's kind of a challenge for Americans. You're probably an American too, so you can understand. Although not for sure. I didn't expect that. I've got something covering this. How do I get rid of this thing? Oh, this is pop out the chat. I could definitely use that. I wonder if that'll fix my latency problem. Let's see. So there's the chat. Hi, everybody. Now let's close this. Oh, the chat's gone too, isn't it? No, it's still there. How about that? Great. Okay, are you saying that 1700 is high for actual performance? Didn't follow that conversation. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome. I'll post in the thread the time of the next stream. Five guests, fantastic. I had a goal of having 5 people view. I thought it was kind of a stretch since this is the first broadcast ever. So I'm quite pleased that we got 5 viewers, 6 if you count Lemerson, which you should count. Actually, he counts for extra because he's not a guest. So that's pretty exciting. I think we can grow this into something that's pretty entertaining. Looking forward to it. Great if this were a regular thing. I'm sure the stream's pretty useless right now because you're hearing it well after the chat occurs. Yep, that's the plan. But maybe you can at least hear me talking. That's worth something. GG's, everyone. Let's switch over here. Thanks. Switch back to chat. This is a good setup. I definitely need to have the chat open just as a chat. Let's try playing one more game and see if the... What? How can you tell there's 18 viewers? How can you see that? It looks like 5 guests on my screen. I'm going to try playing a blitz game. Welcome. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try playing a blitz game over here to see if having the chat open makes things too laggy. Oh, nice. Glad people are enjoying it. I'm sure my keyboard's really loud. I'm actually not using a headset. And I'm sure you guys are surprised by that because the sound quality is pretty good. It's because my laptop has amazing built-in speakers. So the plus side is I don't have to wear out my ears because my actual headset is quite painful to wear after a while. The downside is you can hear everything in the background. So the keyboard's pretty loud, the mouse is pretty loud, and anything in my house is pretty loud. Fortunately, the house is pretty quiet right now. So I've got the chat open. I'm going to try playing a quick game here just to see how that works. Let's make it a 0-1, make it nice and fast. That's actually my favorite time control on LIChess because I'm a much better fast player than I am a player. Sad to admit, but if I'm on a short time control, I do much better. When I play slow games, you know, and by slow I mean 3 or 5 minute, my rating sags down. I'm probably about 2,000. But when I play only fast games, like 0-1 and 1-0 is actually a little bit slower than that, and then my strength increases, and I've hit 2200 several times like that. I wouldn't say I'm actually 2200 strength, because my average is below that. You can probably see my average on here in my profile. But I like to think of it as 2200. Look at that dive. You know what that's from? That's from that tournament, playing a whole bunch of people that are lower rated. But I don't mind. It's worth it. Get to play a variety of people, give people a chance to play me, because usually you guys can't play me, because my seek here for a game, you have to be at least 1800. That knocks out a lot of people. So the tournaments give a wider variety of people to play me. So that's nice as well. Really enjoying the tournaments. So hopefully someone's going to join this so we can test it. It's funny this says 5. You know what? I bet that there's 5 guests in chat, but there's more than 5 viewing the stream without chat. That's probably what's going on. I don't know how you can view stream without chat. Maybe you use a mobile device instead of a computer. Okay, let's see if there's lag here. Oh, Tiesto himself. He's probably watching the stream. Very dangerous. And look, center counter. He's going to try to throw me off with that. So this time control is much different. Playing 0-1 is, I shouldn't be taking that. I should be keeping my center together. Much different than 1-0. Because you really have to keep up the moves consistently. But there's no such thing as running out of time when you're winning. You can take as much time as you need at the end. So I really like this time control because once you get a nice position, it's a lot safer. 10 seconds left and you need to mate doesn't really exist. You can instead just move every second. You get another move in there and you can't run out of time. So this is the time control I prefer. Unfortunately, there's no tournaments, regular tournaments, that use this time control. Oh, but maybe that'll change. It's a very difficult time control to play because you have to be so fast. So it's understandable that it wouldn't be too popular. So I picked up a pawn here. I'm happy to just figure out how to capitalize on the win. Just kind of move around here. Another funny thing about this time control is waiting moves like this are actually useful for something. You can build up your clock doing nothing. And that certainly doesn't exist in a 1-0 game. No, he's going to push that pawn. Whew. He didn't. In a 1-0 game, there's no sense of getting more time back on your clock. So time, it's weird. It's shorter in some respects. If it's a long game, you can really run out of time, get into time trouble. But if it's a short game, then this time control is much more difficult. You wish you could take my f-pawn. Oh! Aha! That was kind of an oversight. Kind of an oversight. Guess I shouldn't have... Oh, thank you. You know what? This sequence looks pretty good. Okay. Tricky. Oh, phew. And I'm going to win. Thank you for giving me that queen back. I appreciate it. It'd be kind of embarrassing to lose on the stream, so very kind of you to let me win. And how many queens can I get? I guess just one if he trades his rook for one. Love to have 2 queens here. GG. Well, that wasn't very laggy, so that's what I'm going to do is keep the chat open on one side. And, haha, thank you. All right, we're going to be signing off here because I've got to get back to real life, the IRL adventure. Have a great day. Talk to you later. But we'll be streaming again soon, so keep an eye on the forum post about the broadcast. Let me bring that up for you guys for the time of the next stream. It's going to be down here. ChessWhiz live stream. This is where you're going to find it in the general discussion of the forum. Look forward to the next one. Thank you. So yeah, I'll make a post in here when the next stream occurs. It'll probably be pretty soon. I'll give you some advance notice. All right, take care, guys. Thanks for watching.